Monday, 2:46 a.m. We got the call about 40 minutes ago that baby was arriving soon, and we were invited to come to the hospital. We shot out of bed. Utah has just had its first big snowstorm, and the trees and ground were blanketed with a covering that reminds me of frosting on gingerbread houses. The sky was clear, boasting a deep plum, and the stars were visible over the Wasatch Mountains. What a beautiful city to be born in. Right now, I write from the labor and delivery room. We feel peaceful, and tears acknowledging the miracle of life are close to the surface. Can this really be happening for the third time? What a miracle to be invited into this tender time. We have no right to be here, just blessed with a generous family who opted to include us. I don't know how I got so lucky. Today at 2:46 a.m., motherhood is patience. 5:30 a.m. I write now from the comfort of my home, right before I crawl into bed to catch up on some sleep. We had the beautiful experience of being invited into Cammie's room after what she said was a really easy delivery. Due to an infection, her baby boy was rushed off for treatment right after delivery, and she didn't get to spend any time with him. My heart breaks. I want to make sure she has as much time with him as possible. After what seemed like forever, he was finally wheeled into her room. She grinned from ear to ear, and I loved seeing how proud she was of him. Tears stung my eyes as she held him, kissed him, inspected him. She is amazing. He is amazing. We are so blessed to be part of this amazing experience. We didn't stay long and held him only for a few minutes before getting him back into the arms of his mother. My heart swelled as she teared up watching my husband hold her baby. She had told me weeks previous that she chose us to be the family of her baby because of my husband. Interestingly enough, it's something that all of my boys' birth mothers have expressed. After all, they could be amazing mothers, but they couldn't be a dad. I love hearing that he was the reason. After all, I picked him too. I think we all have great taste. Friday at 5:30 a.m., motherhood is falling in love. Thursday, placement day, noon. My husband and I are just balls of nerves and need a distraction. We get ready and head to our favorite steakhouse. We have a beautiful and tender lunch together. I thank my husband for being the rock of our family this year. In January, we had experienced a failed adoption where the expectant mom changed her mind about an adoption plan for her baby girl. In August, we experienced a reversed adoption where we had to bring the baby boy back to his mother after spending 3 perfect days with him. Both events rocked me to my core. I could never have made it through this year without you, I confess. I could never make it through any year without you, he replies. I love that man. We finish our lunch and head to the agency where she has chosen to have placement. We wait in another room for her to sign papers and spend time with her baby. She is surrounded by her wonderful family, whom we have known for over a decade. My heart breaks for her again. Today at noon, motherhood is heartbreak. Thursday, 3 o'clock p.m. We are invited into the room where Cammie is with her son and her family. There is a reverent feeling and lots of tears. I sit down and then think better of it and rush over to give her the biggest hug. This girl, there are no words to express my love and gratitude. I finally take a seat next to my husband. With Cammie, her family, and our caseworkers, we chat and laugh and tell stories. After a while, Cammie stands up and makes her way to our side of the room. She literally takes 3 steps forward, 2 steps back. With each retreat, she snuggled her baby's little face, kissed his perpetually cold nose, and whimpered. I have only seen bravery like this 2 other times, and that was with the placements of my 2 oldest sons. It takes courage to break your own heart for that of your child. Hers was a hope of a family with a mom and a dad who were married and loved each other. We were blessed to be recognized as that family, that longing family. Eventually, she made her way over to us and placed her baby in my husband's arms. We stood, wept together, and I hugged her with every ounce of love I could give. Together, we are motherhood for this baby boy. Then she pulled all 4 of us, me, my husband, herself, and her baby, into a hug that I will always cherish. It was a hug of hope, of trust, and of unconditional love. There is a bittersweet feeling at placement. The bitter is knowing and seeing the cost that such an act of bravery requires. The sacrifice is deep. The sweet is being entrusted with a new, perfect little life. Today at 3 o'clock, motherhood is bravery and sacrifice. After having experienced a failed adoption and a reversed adoption, We knew better than to tell our oldest 2 children about the possibility of a new sibling for them. They had planned for 6 months for a baby sister when that adoption unraveled last January. It's a scar we all carry, although we respect her choice. But we live and learn, and in this moment that meant 2 things. 1, we did not prepare our home for this baby. No crib was set up, there was no formula in the house, and our next stop was the store. 2, our oldest 2 children do not know that they are now big brothers to this darling baby boy. Our 2 oldest children walk down the stairs and see me on the couch holding their new baby brother. They see him for the first time. These 3 brothers see each other for the first time. A new baby! They scream, and joy instantly covers their faces. There was kissing and feeling of soft baby hair, a lot of soft baby hair. There were declarations of love and adoration and protection by these 2 big brothers. And then my oldest, a wise 5-year-old, said something that seemed to sear into the hearts of everyone in the room. While loving his new brother, he proclaimed, "We didn't get to keep the other baby, but this one is ours forever." I choke out a, "That's right, buddy," and give him a squeeze. Motherhood is not a sole pursuit in my world. It's a title that I share with the 3 women who were the mothers to my sons first. My motherhood looks different than most, but there are ties that bind us all together on this journey. Patience, falling in love, heartbreak, bravery, sacrifice, and overall, worth the wait.